I am LuchaFM, and welcome to my attempts of European and domestic dominance with Newcastle. This is basically just a test save stream to get me used to doing the streaming and everything else. So I thought I'd pick something relatively easy to so I can concentrate on playing the game, but also interacting with people as well. If anybody would like to let me know if they can hear me or okay or not, just let me know. I will check the chat as I go along. But anyway, let's get started. So we just start new game, career, uh, select game mode. We go with original. Just wait for this to tick along. I have got a lot of files, so it will take a while for this to load up. Just check my Twitch, see if yep, it's working fine. That's it. So there you go. People can chat to me. Right, just go back on here now. Hope everybody's having a nice day. It's a bit dreary, but it doesn't matter if we're inside playing Football Manager. As I said in my intro video, I've been playing Football Manager now for about 30 years. If Yeah, about 30 years, probably less than that actually. I don't know. Anyway, been playing it since Championship Manager 93, 94, maybe even played the 92, 93. I remember the great game that was Championship Manager Italia. Absolutely love that game. Love playing, love managing AC Milan with George Weah and Van Basten and all them lot. So yeah, so I'm quite enjoying that. I'm sorry this is taking so long. It's all the bloody files I've got on there. Uh, Yeah, you will get a lot of ums, ahs, and likes on here with me because This is all new to me. So please be kind. I will get there eventually, hopefully. I will also probably try and fill dead space if any chance. So I'll probably talk more than I should because I feel like I need to keep talking to keep you all interested. The reason why I'm wearing a lucha mask for anybody that's watching is basically I'm a massive wrestling fan and I also like lucha masks, so I will be wearing a mask of some sorts, whether it's a lucha mask or if anybody is a fan of The Shield in WWE when they were running things, they wore a mask that covered their mouth, and I've got that mask. So at some points, I will be streaming with that mask instead of this Lucha Libre mask. But yeah, why is it taking so bloody long? It's never took this long before. There must be something going on. Um, there might be an error. I might have to exit Football Manager and load it back up. I'll give it another 30 seconds. It might just be taking a while. I've got a very good gaming laptop, so playing FM itself, and because how I play it quite quickly. Now, because I'm streaming, here we go, and because I'm streaming, I probably have to slow things down because people won't be able to probably keep up with me because I'm quite quick. I I don't usually play FM we in the full game aspect of it, as in when I'm playing a game on there, I tend to either sim the game or I will play the game, but I'll only have it as commentary only on the highest speed with no replays. But I will be open to changing that if people want to see. I will play, like, if there's a big game, I will play it with key highlights and stuff like that. But I just like to just get through the seasons as quickly as possible, really. Um, so basically, I have got a file for English level down to 12. So at some point, I will be doing a long-term non-league save as they are quite popular. I'm just going to adjust these because we don't need these all the way down to what they are. Just get rid of Mexico. Um, Spanish League Two. Right, so then we've got the top five leagues. Let's look at the database because I know I changed it the other day when I was playing something else. So we'll get rid of that. Right, so we'll do this. Africa, we do Africa top players. Asia, we'll do the same for them. So it will be like a big enough player database so we can find some bargain players hopefully as well. Our scouts will hopefully be able to uh, find the best players in the world hopefully. We'll do the same for North America as well. Uh, I'll just do international players for Oceania. I'm sorry if I said that wrong by the way. I think it's called pronounced Oceania. And then we do that and that for that one as well. So it gives us a nice database of 130,000 people, players, sorry. Now, don't be too daunted by that because, like I said, I've had it on a bigger database and more leagues than that, and it's still been very quick. So try not to worry too much. We've disabled player attribute masking because I don't want to bother with that. Add players to playable teams. So right, let's get started. So while that's loading, I'll just check a few things on here. If anybody's watching, hello. Feel free to say hello in the chat. I'm just going to put hello chat room. I hope you are all enjoying this so far. Please be kind. Now, I have no idea why this says Barnet test save. I need to figure out how to change that. Do I do no? So, if anybody knows how to do it on here, please let me know because it shouldn't say Barnet test save because it's not Barnet test save anymore. So it's just going to come across as very confusing. In fact, while I'm waiting for that to load, no, it's nothing to do with that. If anybody knows, can you put in the chat, please? Because I would appreciate the help, please. Is it mod view? No. Oh no, what have I done here? No, I don't want to do that. Sorry if anybody got confused by that then. Oh, sod it. I'll just have to deal with it later. But yeah, I'll just wait for this to load. So yeah, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a save with Newcastle United, and they in real life have quite a bit of money, even though they're been pretty good at not going crazy with it. Obviously, because of FFP, I suppose as well. But Eddie Howe is doing very well with Newcastle. I enjoy watching Newcastle play at times. I really enjoy the Newcastle fans. They're probably the best fans in the Premiership. Oh, here we go. And they deserve to have some success at last after years and years of having Mike Ashley there. So yeah, so hopefully I can achieve some success with them. Just change this and this. So I've recently done. I've got a offline save as Peeble Rovers FC. Now Peebles is a village on the Scottish borders, and my dad was born there. I am half Scottish, and so it's a save I'm doing for personal reasons, as like a tribute to my family on my dad's side. So yeah, so I'm doing quite well at the moment with them. I'm in the lowland division at the moment. I've been doing that. I think I'm in my 8th season, and I've had a few promotions. It's not easy in the Scottish leagues because there's not much money there. Even when you're in the Scottish Premiership, there's not much money there. So yeah, so it's a fun save because I'm not getting success straight away. So it's a slow burning one where I'm progressing slowly, which is what I like. So yeah, so I don't usually do a press conference, but um, mm, no, I won't bother. So I'm just going to turn these off because that's what I usually do. Just going to save the game. I'll just put Newcastle Twitch. So I know it's a Twitch. Save. So the plan is to do this Twitch save a couple of times a week, as well as doing. I'm going to be doing another save with Chelsea, but that'll be YouTube only. My YouTube channel is linked to my Twitch channel. If you just search for LuchaFM on YouTube, you should be able to find me. I will be probably doing a video probably tomorrow with Chelsea and post it on YouTube, and I'll be doing that maybe twice a week on YouTube. But I'll also be chopping up the Newcastle stream videos and posting them on YouTube as well. So if you miss it on here, I do have the VOD option on there, so you can watch this afterwards. But if you'd rather just watch it in smaller chunks, just go onto my YouTube channel and you should be able to find it on there. So I never bother negotiating on here because they never ever. I don't think I've ever been successful in getting any of these removed. So I'm just going to click yes to that. We'll just leave that for now. Right, tactic. So I've got a lot of tactics that I use, downloadable ones. Um, but the one that I've been quite successful with is this one called 41131 Hall of Delicious. I think I got this from the stream workshop, so you should be able to find it on there. We'll just do automatic on there. Filter that because I like to have as big a squad as possible on there. Let's do set pieces. Let's just get this out of the way. I'm just doing this for now because I'm going to get the. I'm just going to change responsibilities and get the set piece coach to deal with it. So skip that. So I'm pretty good. I'm pretty quick at basically setting this all up, and then I whiz through pre-season and get the season started. But obviously, because I'm new to streaming, I'm just trying to do it a little bit slower so people can keep up. Because, like I said, I'm too quick for me own good at times. So what I usually do first is I'll fill this out first so I don't accidentally apply for any jobs. I usually just send out job send adverts for anything, any spaces I need filling. I don't usually tinker around with the stuff too much in the big clubs. I just let them get on with it really. When I'm with a smaller club, I tend to do a bit more with that. But as it's not, it's not really major thing that you need when you're a big club like this. Because most of the time the coaches are pretty decent compared to what I'm used to. Right, so that's that done. So yeah, responsibilities. Let's get this done. That. Get the boring stuff done straight away, and then we can have a bit of fun trying to find players to buy. I'm looking to basically try and turn Newcastle into a team of Galacticos, really, like Real Madrid. So I want to try and sign the best players in the world, whether it's you know trying to bring in maybe Ronaldo or Messi. They might want to come along for. Don't think I can afford them actually, so ignore that. But yeah, eventually try and bring players like Haaland or Mbappe and stuff like that. I'm not really going to concentrate on new gens or anything like that at the moment because, like I said, it's not a long term save. It's just to get me used to streaming and that. So I'm just gonna basically do this for a few seasons. So I don't need to be searching for the next big thing. I just need to be trying to sign the current best players in the world, like Jude Bellingham and Mbappe and Haaland and people like that. Really, I'm just going to tick that. So I usually just get the DOF to initially go for players, and then whether I like them or not, I'll either cancel the deal if I don't like it, or just let him get on with it and just do it that. But I always try and tend to negotiate, so I'm the one in control of the contract negotiations as well. Um, Eventually, I have got a royalty-free music playlist. Actually, I'm gonna put that on here so you can listen to that. So in case you don't want to hear my voice as much, oh no, it's not on here. I'll leave it for now. I'll leave it for now. Anyway, let's get back onto the game. Sorry about that. I'll do it for next stream. I'll have it all set, ready to go. As you can tell, I'm completely new to this, so I apologise if I'm not coming across in the best way possible. But yeah, even the best streamers weren't the best when they started. Um, I do tend to watch a lot of YouTube streamers, so shout out to Lelujo, Dr. Benji, Work the Space, Zealand. I watch Deggy when it comes to GTA content. Clates, FM Llama, I think is his name. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. There's probably others, and I can't remember now. RDF Tactics, Tom FM. So yeah, so the usual popular ones really, basically. And also fair play to Tom FM, who's become now he now has a career as a full-time FM content creator, and he's now that's his job, and that's how he makes his money. So congratulations to him. Um, Now I am doing this for a bit of fun and also to make some new friends, but obviously in a few years' time, if I'm lucky, and I know this is a big if because it's not as easy as it seems, if I'm a bit lucky and I get to a point where I can make money from this, I will, because it'd be stupid not to, because I'm doing something I enjoy, and I would be getting paid for it. But at the moment, I'm just here to have a bit of fun and get to know people and make some new friends as well. So yeah, uh, strangely, wearing this mask, it's not too bad, especially even with the hat on that's just constricting my head. It's not too bad. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought it'd be my glasses. I thought my glasses would get steamed up and I'd struggle to breathe in it, but it's not too bad. The other one's better. I've got this other one where it just covers my mouth, but I can breathe so much easier, and I can see the screen a lot better. But like I said, I wanted to stand out, and this is what I've got to do. So yeah, like I said, big wrestling fan. CM Punk, uh, even though he's a bit of a prat at times. CM Punk, Shawn Michaels, Bryan Danielson, my favourite wrestlers of all time. Also, used to be a big fan of Stone Cold and The Rock, like everybody else back in my day. I am a man who's nearly 40 years old, so the golden era of wrestling was in the early to late 90s. So I was very lucky to be watching that live as it was going on. It was a good time to be a wrestling fan, but now is probably even better because of the access to wrestling that wasn't there when I was a kid. When I was a kid, we had to rely on videotapes. That's how old I am. Is videotapes and tape trading and buying DVDs and stuff like that. Now you can just go on the WWE Network, for instance, or other streaming services. Big fan of AEW and WWE. I'm not one of these people that likes one or the other. Um, I like both. Sorry, I'm just adjusting. I like both of them. So yeah, so big fan of both. I enjoy both of them for what they bring. WWE is more storyline based, and AEW is probably better match quality. But I think WWE at the moment they're probably slightly better than AEW when it comes to overall product, as they do have some really good workers. And that, but they obviously have better. I think, like I said, the Bloodline storyline. I know it's going on a bit now, and it feels a bit flat, but you know, just realised I've only got 2.5 minutes. Well, that kind of puts a kibosh on my plans for now, but we'll see if I can get rid of some dead weight. Um, but yeah, looking forward to seeing what happens with CM Punk and Seth Rollins. I know that I think Seth Rollins and that I think it's a work. I don't think Seth Rollins actually. I think he probably doesn't like CM Punk to a point, but the fact that he's willing to work with him, I think tells me that he's not stupid. He knows that there's money to be made. Uh, just trying to get rid of some dead weight really because I don't like having players that are rubbish. So we'll just put sell and release. Uh, get rid of Mark Gillespie because I don't think he's very good. I'll just offer him out for now. Transfer list. Oh yeah, before I do any of that, I need to go into. Didn't I do this already? Oh, I forgot to do this, didn't I? Transfer list. There you go. Playing time, squad player. Right, let's go back to this. He's rubbish as well, so we'll just put him on the wanted list. Sell release. Let's offer these out. Transfer done. I hope everyone can hear me okay. I know it's not the. I haven't got the best mic in the world, so it's probably not as clear, but I hope you can hear me enough. If not, please let me know and I'll try and speak a little bit louder. It might not be very good because I'm wearing this mask, so that probably hinders it a bit. But when I was doing a few test videos, it seemed alright, so hopefully it will be fine in the long run. And eventually I will get better equipment. I bought a couple of things like a backdrop. I bought this stand that you can stick your mic up above, so it will be above my head, so it'll probably be easier to talk to. At the moment, it's just resting on my lap here, on my belly. Sorry. So yeah, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm trying not to spend too much money for essentially what is a hobby. Um, but yeah, I did actually go out my way to get a logo sorted, and I also decided to, because I knew somebody who has got a custom shirt design logo business, so I sent him my logo, and for like £5 each shirt, he managed to produce me a white and black shirt with my logos on it. So I've got a logo for like a white background and a logo for a black background. So it made sense to do it at the time. Just not that I'm trying to like overly market myself, but I just think it just makes it look more professional instead of just wearing my everyday boring everyday clothes that I wear all the time and stuff like that. So yeah. Uh, just gonna offer these out as well. So there's some of these players here. It's a bit of a. I think I'm gonna leave these for now, even though they're not good enough. I know if I get rid of them, and I probably won't be able to bring in many players because they're just not. I don't know actually. Yeah, exactly like Matt Ritchie. He's not gonna get me much money, and then I'm gonna try and replace him, and I just don't think I'm gonna find. Dummett is a pretty good option as a backup. He's in real life. I know that the Newcastle fans like him a little bit. Karius is a probably okay backup, I suppose. And then obviously you got the captain, Lascelles, who is okay on FM. In real life, I think he's probably a little bit better than what they've reflected on here. So I think this season basically is just going to be just stick with what I've got until January, really. So right, so let's just do. I didn't mean to click scouting, so we'll leave that. Let's do training, mentoring. There we are. What else have I got to do before I crack on? Let's do dynamics. Let's do the team meeting. Yep. Yep. So should we be ambitious and say title challenge? Probably not with the squad we've got. I'd say we're better than Europa League. Where's the Champions League option? We definitely could probably qualify for Champions League. We'll just go with. Oh no, they're not happy with that one. Let's change that. Champions League aim for the season. So we're not going to win the Champions League in our first season. I don't think we are. So we go for reaching the knockout stages. Yep, they're all right with that. FA Cup, probably going to try and win that. Good, excellent. Right. Well, I can't really improve anything, so we're not going to try and we're not going to promise them that. We don't. Yeah, I'll just do that one. They don't seem that happy about that. I'll probably do that one. Expressionless, not too bothered about that one. Where should we go here? We need to solve this. So no, I don't need to do that. Probably go with that because I'm hoping Lewis Miley is good on FM because he's pretty good in real life. He's doing well for himself. Well, yeah, I suppose I am looking to reduce the score. Okay, so that's enough for now, I think. Okay, that done. Right, that's that done. Scouting, shortlist. Just untick that. I think that's it. I've cashed in the transfer clauses. I feel like I'm forgetting something. See, it just comes second nature to me when I'm playing this on mirror, but because I'm doing this on a stream, I'll just probably second guessing myself. So we'll just we'll just click on the next day and we'll just get this done. We'll do our first staff meeting. So Kieran Trippier really should be captain. I agree with you. He's a better probably captain than Lascelles. We should send. Yeah. I don't know if Tenali is suspended on here. I assume so because I always have the latest data updates from Pro One and people like that. So he probably won't be available, but it'd be a nice bonus if he is in the first season. So that's that. Right. I have no idea if I've got anybody in my chat community. No. Is anybody in my chat? Can you just type hello so I know there's somebody there? If you don't mind. No worries if you don't want to. Let me just see if anybody's present here. No. Okay, I'll just carry on. Right. Okay. Probably Ryan Cassidy is pretty good actually. I remember him on previous FMs. He'd probably be a good. So we just go. That's shortlist. Can't sign him at the moment, which is nice. We'll just scout him. Let's see if I'll right click, see if that does anything. Just declare interest for transfer. There we go. So the aim is to basically do this stream for about probably I'll do it for and I'll see how I'll go in an hour and see how I feel. I might want to call it a day early. I just want to see how it goes for the next hour or so, and then I'll play it by ear. Um, Send him out. I don't know. Jacob Murphy to end the season. 4 million. Hold on. Sorry. Right. So they're going to offer 3 point. That's a pretty good deal for him, actually. To be honest, he's not. He's had his moments at Newcastle, actually. To be honest, but I remember him coming on as a sub and scoring the winner. I think in a game. But yeah, I'll just accept that. Give me a little bit of extra cash. Not that it's a massive amount. Right, so let's see if I can get the training facilities improved. I haven't been with us long, so that was a waste of time. Same with that one. Obviously, because it being the start of the season, the board are not going to agree with me on everything. So yeah, let's just quickly check on that. Right. So there was something I was going to do. Yeah, let's see if Lewis Miley is any good on this one. Because I've never managed him before. If he's not in the first team, I'm going to promote him to the first team. Where is he? Oh, he's got a brother as well. Not as good though, but yeah, he's actually pretty good to be honest, and he's a decent player already from the start, which is reflected in real life. Is he playing? Well, he's definitely going to be playing for the senior squad now. Let's offer him a new contract as well. Right, let's do that. That's that. So I'm happy with that. In real life, Newcastle don't have many young prospects. They've in the past. Oh, there's offers here for loan offers for. Oh, I thought that was bloody Lazelle's then. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what was on about now. Sorry, lost track. Right, accept them offers. I'm not bothered about what they're offering me as long as I get rid of them. Accept that one as well. Yeah, so in real life, Newcastle haven't had a track record of producing quality young players through their academy. They kind of just binned it off under the Mike Ashley era, sorry, and I think Lewis Miley's one of the first ones. Obviously, the Longstaff brothers, but I don't think they initially they were good, but I think they didn't. I don't think they basically. I'm trying to think of the word now. Basically, they were potentially good, and I don't think they fulfilled their. That's it, fulfilled their potential. So I know that Longstaff's still there. One of the Longstaffs is still there, maybe both of them, but I think he. I think one. I think it might be Sean Longstaff, but I could be wrong. Actually, in fact, let me have a look. Instead of going on, I might as well just have a look on here, and I. Sean Longstaff's still there. So where's Matty Longstaff? Matt Longstaff. Is it Matt or Matty? I think it's Matty. Yeah, Matty. Oh, he's actually a free transfer. Um, I think just for nostalgia reasons, I think I should just bring him back. Emergency backup. He's happy with not really playing much as well, so good for homegrown rules as well. Reunites with his brother. So yeah. Um, oh, we're getting a decent amount for Mark Gillespie. Does mean we've got to try and I'm not even going to attempt to do that. Look at all them. Sod that for that. Right, so how am I doing for goalkeepers? I don't think Newcastle's got. Talking of goalkeepers, let's see if we can sign one of my favourite goalkeepers of all time, even though most Man United fans don't like him. First choice goalkeeper as well. Pretty good deal, to be honest. I usually do tend to sign De Gea, as he's just an easy option because even if it doesn't work out, you can sell him for a decent amount, so you boost your finances that way. I am using this NOX squad view, so I think I got that from Stream Workshop, or I might have got it from FM Scout, so you might want to find it on there. Um, yeah, so right, let's click OK. So if I sign De Gea and get rid of Gillespie, and then Karius and Devaska are still there, so and I've got Pope, so it would be like Pope ain't going to be happy with backup there, is he? That's oh my god, look how many goalkeepers. I know a lot of them are the youth team ones, but Jesus Christ. So, hold on, let's get rid of the. Yeah, it's confusing me now. Right, okay. Let's go to that. That's got the main squad now. Right, so we've got four goalkeepers already, and I reckon I could get rid of Karras. Is he only just joined? No, so I could probably get rid of him. So if we just go attract interest in him. Because if I've got De Gea, Dubravka, and Pope, I'm more than covered when it comes to goalkeepers. So, and hopefully, if I can sell him or Dubravka, whichever one I can sell out of the two of them, I will. I don't think I want to sell Pope, but he might not be happy with being back up, so it might be a process of getting rid of Pope in January or something. But we'll just offer him out. We'll offer out Dubravka as well, see what happens. So we've offered them two out. Knowing out, we probably won't get any offers, and it won't fix the problem. But we'll see. Definitely bringing in De Gea because he does. He's a world class goalkeeper, and I would say he is better than Pope. He is error prone because he was when he was at Man United at the end. Um, But yeah, he definitely will improve our team, uh, especially in the Champions League as well. Yeah, what's this? Oh, I've got to do an introduction thing again. I hate these bloody introductions. Right, skip. There we are. Just clicking on this for now. Oh no, balls up there. Just bear with us 2 seconds. Just checking something. Okay. Right, let's get back onto the game. I hope everybody's having a nice day. I hope you're all probably finishing work soon, so you'll be, if you're not watching this, obviously, you'll be, well, some of you might be watching this while you're at work, I suppose. I used to do things like that when I used to work in an office. Another offer, Jacob Murphy, we'll just accept that. Oh, somebody's coming for Dubravka. Now, 3.1 million for him doesn't seem that. Oh, yeah, it's actually better than a hopeful. There we go. Okay, so we'll just remove him and he can be emergency backup. So, happiness. Yeah, he's already emergency backup, that's fine. We just, yeah, so that's we don't need to worry about. So that's not bad. So if I've got De Gea, Pope fighting for the first team goalkeeper jersey, and then I've got Karius as an emergency if it all goes tits up on the injury front. Now I know Newcastle have had a few injuries in real life, especially in the goalkeeper department, so you never know. Real life might reflect on here. Um, so, okay, well, Dummett's contract expiring soon, so we might as well just get rid of him anyway. So, because I'd rather get something for him than nothing for him when his contract expires. Or no, my DOF will probably sign him on an automatic contract extension, and I'll be stuck with him for longer. So, right, so that's that. So we'll just set him to. Oh no, we can't do that yet. Basically, he'll be out the door. Karius is contracts, but we'll just keep him for this season. Karius. Kraft is injured, so we can't try and go for him. Get rid of him. I don't know. Even though I've replaced Lascelles as captain, I worry that he's part of the dynamics, and I just worry if I get rid of him, it's going to cause absolute mutiny. I will get rid of him though. So that's the problem with Newcastle. They've still got a lot of players that are absolute just dross. They're just absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, so do you know what? I'm just going to get rid of Matt Ritchie as well, because if anything, it'll free up wages, and then I can jig that about and get some transfer budget out of that. And also, as well, I'm hoping Newcastle, their owner's ambitious enough. If I request more money towards just before January, they might give me some more, and then I can try and go for some better players. Shah is expired. Now, in real life, Shah, or if I'm pronouncing his name wrong, I apologise. He's doing really well for himself, so he's playing really well for Newcastle now. So we'll sign him on a new contract because, you know, I am a fan of his. Even though I do think he's not as good on FM as he should be, I think he should be rated better. According to this, they think we need a new left back. They're probably right. Trying to think if there's any free transfers, left backs I can sign. I don't think there is. There's not many players the quality of De Gea that you can just sign on free transfers. Yeah, I'll do that. Sorry, I went way too quick then, didn't I? Sorry, force a habit. Oh, cancelled. Oh, he's out for 2 bloody months. Okay. Create a note. Try and remind me in 2 months. So 2 months from now, be not well. It'll be after the season starts. So that's annoying. Select date. July or September the 8th. We'll do that. Sign long stuff. Just do that. Okay, so that's that set up. Hopefully it will remind us. Um, oh, nice start season. 3-2 friendly against STVV, I think. Who, um, from what I remember, they have a unique transfer policy where they sign. I think it's because they've got a Japanese owner. I could be wrong, but basically sign Japanese players. It's an interesting save if you ever want to do something unique. Belgium's got a lot of teams with unique transfer policies. It's worth you looking at if you want. Like I said, Belgium's a great country to manage in, just because of the sheer volume of quality players that they bring through their youth systems and the players they get, unknown players from Africa and places like that. They're a very good breeding ground for talented players. Right, let's get him because he's the best one out of the lot. Oh, sod off. So that's that. Stop that for now. Fitness cut. Well, this one's probably the best one out of the two. Probably sign him as well if there's room. Yeah, there's room. Gillespie. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll just accept all these. I'll just sod it. Ah, that's good. Lewis Miley is here for foreseeable future. Giving him a little pay rise as well. Well deserved. I will be giving him some first team football as I think he's quality, and I think we can build a team with him involved, especially for this season, as I'm not going to be making many transfers. I'm not going to do the introduction for that. I've got it on auto save for every week, so I apologise if this is annoying for people, but I just don't want to take the risk in case the game crashes and I lose all the progress. Fitness coach, him, Ben Ashworth is the best one out of the two. Oh, that was a stupid thing to do, wasn't it? Do I send him out on loan? I actually do want to play him. To be honest, I don't know whether. I think he'd get more first team football with me than he would at Middlesbrough. Let's see if I can cancel that. I usually have to skip a day before you can do that. Oh yeah, so just do that. Actually, I better let him go because on loan because what do I do? No, I'm gonna cancel it. I want Miley here. I want to build my team around him. Right, Charlie McCarthy. Is he any good? 3 stars, I suppose will do. Let's have a look at him. Is he any good? Yeah, he's better. Never heard of him. Another young player I can probably build around eventually. 3 stars, I probably will. Yeah. Now, as I said, I'm going to be doing this for. This one is live for Twitch, but I'm also going to. Hold on, bear with us. Okay. Okay, so he's not happy. So I'm gonna have to send him out alone, even though I'd rather have him here. If he's that determined, even though he's shooting himself in the foot, because he's probably going to get first team foot with us. But you know what these pampered footballers are like. Yeah. So as I was saying, so I'm going to be doing it on. I'm going to be chopping these up into videos and putting them on YouTube as well. So it's all new to me, this streaming and doing video content and stuff like that. I'm just hoping I'll come across in a good light and people are enjoying it so far. Like I said, if you need to give me any feedback, good or bad, please do because I learn from it. But yeah, just gonna, 'Sign in. 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 ' skip another bloody introduction. Dubravka is gone. Goodbye, Dubravka. I hope you do well at Sheffield United. Thank you for the transfer fee we've received for you. I think I need to have a hydration break, as they call it. This is difficult to try and get a straw through this. Alright. Pardon me. So yeah, so I'll just try and get the pre-season done as quickly as possible while also sorting out these. Goodbye, Mark Gillespie. That's 2 goalkeepers out the door. Curse myself now if De Gea bloody rejects us, won't I? Because I don't think I'm gonna find a decent backup better than. I suppose I've got Karius anyway if it comes down to it. Sorry for getting a lot. I do apologise. Right. How many scouts have we got room for? 1, 2. Okay. So we'll sign him and we'll get him in. Goalkeeper, he's probably the best one out of the lot. Or is he? No, he's not. This one's better. Him, probably. Got best overall attributes. And then we'll leave the rest. They're a bit rubbish, the rest of them are. Sorry if I mumble as well sometimes. I just don't realise I'm doing it. Just talking too quietly, thinking people can hear me. I am quite loud anyway. My girlfriend tells me off all the time because I have a knack of not having an idea. Basically, I'll have an inappropriate conversation with her or something. I'll probably say something like, to her, and then basically she's like, you know, people can hear you. You're not as quiet as you think you are, even when I'm whispering. So I've got a knack of doing that. So yeah. So hopefully you can all hear me okay. I'll just sign in for now. Bloody hell, there's a lot of good goalkeepers out here, isn't there? Hopefully, eventually, I might be able to keep De Gea long enough to hopefully have him in as a goalkeeper coach if he's any good. Then again, I remember when a couple of years ago when I was managing Parma and I had Booth on there and he ended up retiring and he was happy to be a goalkeeping coach, but his goalkeeping attributes were like I think there were 1 each. I think it was just the number 1 in each of them. He was like the worst goalkeeper coach I've ever seen, and I was gutted because I absolutely loved Buffon, and I was absolutely gutted that he wouldn't be very good to be a coach. So yeah, no, I don't want him as a goalkeeper coach. Right, withdraw that. Remove. I don't want him to come up again. Right, so let's do it this way. Right, him probably overall. I tend to go for ones that are Stuart Pearce, former Newcastle player. Technical maybe no. Sorry, tactical that was technical. I'll lose that for now. Jonathan Orozo. Scout him. His attributes look pretty good, to be honest. He's 37 years old. No, I don't want a 37-year-old goalkeeper, thank you. The reason why DOF is going for goalkeepers now is because the simple fact is he's panicked because I got rid of 2 of my goalkeepers, but did I get rid of 2? No, I think I only got rid of Dubravka in the end, didn't I? Oh no, Mark Gillespie, that's why. So yeah, let's just do that. No, let's do that. Let's see if there's anybody in my under 21s I can promote and under 18s promote to my goalkeepers for now, just in case De Gea doesn't come in. Reece Bryan, but Brian Burn. Oh, I don't know how he pronounces that. Right, we'll just promote him. Yeah, so Yeah, I've been with my partner now for 6 months. Not that anybody wants to know, probably stuff like that. They probably just want to watch playing this, but she's very supportive of me doing this. She wants to basically do a part-time um, wellness video content creation on YouTube and stuff. So she wants to help people with their mental health and their health with health, and then also health eating and stuff like that. She's pretty good with that. She's long-term sufferer of diabetes, so she's pretty good at uh, diets and things like that because she's had to be. She's also been really good at getting self-help and stuff like that to help her in her life because just stuff she went through previously before she got with before she ended up with me. So yeah, so she wants to do that. So between the two of us, we'll be creating content. Not together though, but yeah, creating content and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm trying to get all this set up. This is quite concerning, by the way. I assume the chairman just gets rid of that after a while. But yeah, we just want to, together try and learn the process. So I want to try and master the all the production stuff and all that up first. So then when she wants to do it, I can do all the editing and thumbnails and things like that. So help her with stuff like that, and she can just concentrate on doing the content itself. But yeah, we're like I said, going well. If anybody wants any advice on their love life or anything like that, I can always help you with that. Not that I'm the best when it comes to things like that, but you never know. I might be able to help you in that type of thing. But the only advice I can give you is I'm 39 years old, and I was pretty much concluded that my love life was over. And then about 6 months ago, um, literally a couple of weeks before I turned 39, I met my partner who I'm with now. Oh, De Gea has been granted a work permit, so we've signed David De Gea. That's good. Good quality signing to start the save. That's always good. These are the type that he's the type of player I want to bring in. I want to bring in the world superstars like him, and I know some of them probably won't unless I win a couple of Premier Leagues and Champions League. I don't going to be able to probably sign Haaland or Mbappe, even if Newcastle have got a fair bit of money because of financial fair play. But you never know. But yeah, De Gea. But yeah, as I was saying, at the end of the day, I found love. So it can happen. If it happened to me, it happened to anybody else. He is not coming here. He's rubbish. I would love to know if anybody's actually in here at the moment. I'm probably talking. I'm probably talking to myself, but it doesn't matter because I know it's for YouTube as well. So it's one of them. It's I'm not. It's not going to be necessarily concentrating on Twitch. It's going to be both formats. And if anybody's on here, great. I mostly, the whole reason I'm doing this is so I can interact with people and get to know people more, and people who love playing this game as much as me. But you know, I wasn't expecting to have many people on here to start off with. Um, we'll just have to see how it goes over the next couple of years. But it's something I'm going to stick with. Um, I'm pretty good at making a routine and stuff like that. I was a couple of years ago. I was 24 stone, actually 24 and a half stone, and with consistency, going to the gym, walking, and then in the last 6 months, my eating's a lot better, and I've lost a fair bit of weight now. My girlfriend said basically the first when she was first with me, she struggled to get her arms around me when she gave me a hug and stuff like that, and now she finds it so much easier to hug me. She says that she sees it and I don't because I see myself every day. But she said herself that how much weight I've lost. So she's like I said, she's really good for my self confidence. So she knows when similar with her. I know when she's feeling a bit down, and I'm there for her, and she's there for me when we need it. So Lewis Miley has agreed to leave the club and join Wolves. At least he's playing Premiership football, so that's good. Um, I just hope it's regular. I hope he gets regular first team. I'm gonna see how he gets on. I'm gonna see how he goes. But yeah, good luck to him. I hope it goes well for him. Hopefully, when he comes back, I can start playing him a bit more. Maybe this season I'll just concentrate on what I've got, and then maybe next season try and build a team for the future. So yeah, he's no longer looking to leave the club, so that's good. So yeah, as I said before, for my sins, I'm a Man United fan. Um, I don't think we're good enough to even get into Europe, well, Champions League. That's that for me as a Man United fan. I'll tell you the backstory about why I was a Man United fan. So basically, when I was a little tiny kid, I was obsessed with the A team, and I basically there was a player called Paul McGrath who played for Man United at the time. He went on to play for Villa afterwards, but basically, because I was like about 4 or 5 years old, I just assumed because I hadn't seen many black people, so I didn't know, and I just assumed that Paul McGrath was related to Mr. T in some way. So I was like, I'm going to support whoever he plays for. I know that sounds ridiculous. I was 5 years old. Obviously, you know, bear that in mind. But yeah, and then I really liked their green and yellow kit that they've got. They had in 92, 93 as well. So that was the main reason as well. So basically, I started supporting Man United from that season onwards, and then I think that's when they first won the Premiership. But I think I followed them a bit before then because I think Paul McGrath was at Aston Villa by 92, 93 season. But yeah, I think, like I said, and then they just obviously dominated mostly for the next 10, 15 years or whatever it was. It was a long time under Ferguson. Sir Alex Ferguson. I apologise, Sir Alex. And it was a great time to be a Man United fan. I took great pleasure in tormenting my friends who were Aston Villa and Wolves fans. Um, and now it's a bit. I mean, even after all these years of us not winning much, it's still hard for me to get my head around Man United not being a successful team because we've just always been a team of winners. Um, but these things happen. I think Man City will probably win the Premiership this year, but you never know. They're not exactly in good form at the moment. If this is going to be Arsenal, if Arsenal's ever going to win the Premiership, it's going to be this season, I think. But then again, I said that last season, and they still bottled it. So we'll see. As long as Liverpool don't win the Premiership, I'm not bothered. I'm not massively against Man City. I never, I'm happy for as daft it sounds. I'm happy for their fans because of they were like in years and years they were one of the bottom Premiership teams in the world and Championship, and then they went down to League One. But they always had passionate fans, so I'm happy for them. Similar with Newcastle, they've always had passionate fans, and you can't help but get behind them. Leeds United as well, even though Leeds United are famously a rival, a fierce rival of Man United. They've got great fans as well. Leeds United, I've even went to see Leeds United play during Bielsa's first season when they were in the Championship, and the crowd just absolutely fell in love with him straight away, and they just loved his style of play, and the players got behind them and stuff like that. They were very unlucky not to get promoted that first season he was in there, but they got promoted in the end. I lived in Leeds for a bit, so I was a bit of a I think I become a bit. They are my basically Leeds are my second team behind Man United now. Oh, that's an interesting signing for a few reasons. I don't think he's related to Faustino Aspera, but we can just pretend he is. Um, yeah, Faustino Aspera, former Newcastle legend. There's nothing to say on here he is, but yeah, that would be a good signing. He's usually one of the wonder kids for people to sign, so that's a good one. We are not getting rid of Isaac. I probably butchered his name. Isaac. We're not getting rid of him. We're gonna offer him a new contract. See if that'll help. Yeah. Oh, no minimum release fee either. That's good. So Isaac or Isaac, whatever his name is. No, I'm not going to. Reluctant to leave. There we go. He's probably behind Haaland as the best striker in the Premiership. I'd say he's just so good. Um, his his career went a bit. lopsided at times, isn't it? Because he started at Dortmund. He started at AIK, sorry. Then he went to Dortmund for a fair amount of money. Um, did all right. Did well for on loan at William too, and then he went to Real Sociedad. I think as a sideways move, if I'm honest with you. Did okay there. Did well in his first season. Didn't do that well the next two seasons, 3 seasons, and then he went to Newcastle, and he's been a bit of a hero there at the moment. He's really talented, I'd say. He's just a bit stop start for him. He's only 23 though, so he's got a lot of career left ahead of him. So hopefully he'll do well for us in this save. Hopefully he's the man that we'll use to win the league with him. Worst comes to worst, if a bigger club comes in for him, we can make money off him and then buy another player. Right, Watford need more time. Okay, fair enough. Time's it now? 25 to 5. Getting a bit hungry now. I ate earlier, but yeah, getting a bit hungry. Went to the gym earlier, so that's probably what it is. Probably just my body's probably knackered, so it needs more energy. Ah, that's good. See if I tempt him with a bigger offer. Have I got money to do that? Well, I've got 10 million, I suppose I can. Let's try 5 million, we'll get that. I don't want to change that. Change that, lock that in. We're not getting in that much. Should we try that one? Let's try that one. Uh, Kevin Jordan. No, we're not going to go for you because you're rubbish. Wish my DOF or me head of youth recruitment, whoever's going for them, wish they'd try and get better players. Oh, sorry, I'm doing this too quick again. Should always be looking to improve individual level to Ian Bogey. Should be okay. We'll just accept that. Sometimes it's just easy just to keep clicking because it's just a lot of it's just nonsense. FM is it's a great game, but it's a lot full of nonsense with interactions. I would like some sort of AI implements into this, so you can actually have a conversation with your player, and you can go back and forth with them, and not just click on the same responses all the time. So it just gives you a bit more variety. It makes you feel like you're actually talking to them instead of just going with the motions. Can I sign up? Oh, I can sign him now. Emergency backup. I'll just sign him because I don't know. He probably won't work out, but if anything, it'll be a good addition to the reserves. Watford yet to sign. Watford, how much do you bloody want for him? Okay, Cassidy joins us. Only rated at 2 stars, so probably a waste of a signing. But oh well, didn't cost me anything, and the wages are really low. And like I said, you can always just play in the reserves and just send him in the. Oh, he's too old for the bloody reserve. I haven't got reserves. I've got 21s. Forgot about that. I'll send him out on loan. No, I don't want another rubbish player, thank you. I've already just signed a bloody rubbish one in Ryan Cassidy. Obviously, FM don't rate him as much as they used to. At the time, he was. I did a save with Republic of Ireland, and I called up him and players like Troy Parrott and things like that were uncapped, and did quite well with them as my two. I did well with Cassidy and Troy Parrott as my two strikers. So yeah, but I suppose a lot of players don't fulfil their potential. Just gone on for we're just looking now on for an hour and four. Oh, I forgot Harvey Bonds was at Newcastle. Well, that's good. He signed a new contract. Actually, I'm going to Google how do you say Alexander Isaac because it's bugging me. How do you pronounce Alexander Isaac?
we are looking at how to pronounce the name of this Swedish footballer. We're going to be looking at how to say more interesting and often mispronounced names from football as well. So make sure to stay tuned and consider subscribing for more learning. How do you say it? Alexander Isak. Alexander Isak. Pretty straightforward.
Right, so let's try and remember that from now. Zach. So it sounds like an E and then the name Zach. Should be easy enough to remember, hopefully. I'll probably still butcher it at some point. Right. Alexander Isak signed a new contract. Getting rid of some of the dross at the club, like Alex Murphy. Sorry if I keep tampering with my mask and that. I'm just trying to make sure I can see properly. Right. For God's sake. Tenali's out for 6 to 7 weeks. That's not what we need right now with the season starting. Is he suspended though? Doesn't seem like that. Where do I find that again? Train it? No, it's not. Oh, sorry, it doesn't matter. I assume he's not. His band's not on here because he wouldn't be getting injured if he was able to play, would he? Because he'd be suspended, so he wouldn't be training or anything. Yeah, I'll leave that one. Okay, let's have a look. 8 million. Okay. Can I afford that though? Shall I try interacting with the ball and see if they do it? Oh, excellent. Right, okay. So that's good. So that's him signed. Hopefully, unless he rejects. He's rubbish, so we don't want him. Release him. What was his name? Etcheberry? No, hold on. Bear with us, everyone. I'm going to try and find this Wonderkid everybody's on about. The new Messi, which is like the new Messi times 100, because there's been a new Messi every week for the last 10 years. And there'll never be a player as good as Messi. That's just how it is. Uh, just looking on the website I saw the other day, so it's not on this one. Is it yesterday's gossip thing? I can't remember. Is it Carlos Echeverry or something like that? News. Oh, I know. I'll find it in a second. I know nobody can see my screen because I forgot to change it so people can see when I'm on internet. I'm just going on a website I go on called football365.com, and they usually daily have a gossip thing. There we go. I found it now. Right. Um, New Messi. There you go. Claudio Echeverri. Probably won't be able to sign him, but I'm going to add him to my shortlist because if I can't necessarily get players like Messi and Mbappe and things like that, I might as well try and get real players but with like really good potential like him. So he's playing for River Plate. Let's have a look. Let's scout him. I don't think I'll be able to afford him because I've just bought a sprue, but we'll see. Oh, they don't want much for him. Let's try haggle it down a bit. Try that. Let's knock that down. Let's do that. Well, they've accepted. That's good. Probably won't come to us though, but at least they've accepted the offer. No. Right move continues. So I think it's because he's 17. I think they automatically reject when that happens when they're under 18. So but he's on my shortlist. So hopefully next year be able to sign him. I'll try again in January. Okay, they've accepted it. Okay, so they've accepted it. Okay. Let me know when it comes to YouTubers. Let me know in the comments section of any other real life wonder kids that are actually good on FM, because a lot of them they don't always translate one way or the other. So they'll either be really good on FM, but they don't end up being very good in real life, or they don't fulfill their potential, or the other way around. They're really good in real life and they're not. FM don't rate them as much. So yeah. So if anybody's got any wonder kids they think they can help me progress Newcastle, please comment in the on the YouTube video when I chop this up. Would appreciate it. Any help you can give me. Then again, I tend to know all the best players anyway, but you play this game enough times like I do, you do tend to do it. And I do watch a lot of YouTubers as well, and they tend to sign the best players. I do like how Lelujo does it, where he doesn't, he doesn't search for players he's heard of. He tends to just let his scouts recommend them and stuff like that. He'll sign the occasional player he knows of, but um, I do like that about him when he does that because I feel like it's more realistic in a way. Because, like I said, in real life you're not going to necessarily do that. So let's add him to the short list because you never know. He's too old, probably too old for what I want. Then again, he's pretty. No, I won't bother. No. Yeah, he's a player I definitely want to sign at some point. I don't know if he's doing well in real life. Let's. Oh no, I won't bother. Yeah, so we're getting all these stuff coming in now, so that'll help. Help improve on training as well with the coaches. Okay, just do that. So, right, so let's see who. He's pretty good. He's alright. Graham Jones has been there a while, I think, to be honest. He's alright. Usually, even the Premiership, they've all got one coach, and that was absolutely. Yeah, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Right, Ian Mitchell, off you go. Yeah, usually they've got like some of the staff that they get on the Premiership teams at times. You think, why are they at that club? But I suppose they've got to start somewhere, aren't they? They can't all be good straight away. Sorry, just bear with me, everyone. Okay. Just annoying text message from Eon saying they haven't topped up a meter recently. Top it up every week. I don't know what they're on about. It's probably a scam, so I'm just ignoring it. They tried to Eon tried to get me on a smart meter about a year or two ago, and they got their apparently they got their best technician. I live in a big apartment building. There's about 50 flats in this apartment building, and all the meters are down in the bottom on the bottom floor in the cellar type of thing, and the not cellar, but you know what I mean. Anyway, in the bottom floor, and they're all just basically it's just an absolute minefield to try and find the cables, and they had the best technician for Eon come in the area. The best technician in the area basically come and have a look. He took one look and he goes, "I've got no chance of figuring out how to do this because it's just all the cables are just all over the place." So every time they try and ring me up now to ask me if I want to go on a smart meter, I say, "Well, I would, but I don't want to waste my day because I wasted the whole day waiting for him." He turned up. They said between 10 and 4. He turned up at literally 10 to 4. At that point, I'd already wasted the whole day waiting for him, and like I said, he was in and out within 2 minutes, and it was just so. I'm not going to go through that again, especially as they obviously can't do it. So what's the point? I know why they're trying to get me on a smart meter, but nothing I can do about it. Christian Romero, who's always good for a booking, a red card. Used to up until recently. I stopped. I don't do it as much, but stopped gambling full time anyway. I occasionally have a gamble on the football, and what I tend to do is I do booking trebles in the games. So you need like three players to get certain players to get booked. Usually pretty good odds, and I've made some decent money from that. And two teams I always seem to do well with them is the booking ones is Tottenham and Newcastle because they've got quite a few dirty players that like to yellow and red cards, especially Spurs lately. My dad's a Spurs fan. I was just joking with him on the phone earlier, going, "Can Spurs play a game of football without getting a man sent off?" They are being ridiculous, and Romero's he loves a red card. He does. He loves fouling players. That's just how it is. That's just some players are just that way inclined. But Newcastle have got a few like that. Joe Linton, Bruno Guimaraes, um, them two usually get booked. There's another one I can't think of. Dan Burn, maybe it could be him. Um, West Ham's got a few that like to get booked as well. So certain teams, and I think it's you got more chance of winning on them than you have. You try. I try and do. I try and do accumulators on the football sevenfold accumulators with letters from my partner's name and just for a laugh really. And I do like a couple of quid on them. I've won 380 quid doing it before by simply just picking teams to win with initials in her. Annoyingly, she's got in her name she's got V and I, and they're really hard to find, especially I, because you've only got basically Ipswich Town, into Milan, into Miami, and there is another one, and I can't think of it. I can't think of it now. But anyway, there's not many teams, and if they're not, if they're playing somebody better than them, like Ipswich Town, I did an ACCA on the weekend, and Ipswich Town let me down. So, but then again, a lot of the times it's the low odds favourites that let me down. For instance, Hertha Berlin was on the ACCA as well, and they were 7 to 20 to win. So basically, for every 20 quid you put on, you got 7 quid back. So they were literally the massive favourites in the game, and they drew 0-0. I know they had a player sent off near the end, but they should have just. Usually they would win. So it's a mugs game betting. I wouldn't recommend it, but if you're gonna do it, probably best to do bookings because you got more chance in certain games. Like for instance, when Newcastle played Spurs the other day, I couldn't wait to put a bet on that game because I was just thinking them two teams, they've got loads of players that are dirty on there. We're going after Korea. Korea. I'll say Korea. I'll just call him Angel. Angel. Anyway, Angel Delight. Hopefully, he will be a delight for our fans. Um, we'll let the board go after him. I don't know why they're going after him because they've already said they're going to go. Ah, here we go. We'll tinker with this and give us a bit more money. They've already agreed to go for a Spira, and I'd rather have a Spira than Korea. Let me just answer this man on the chat. Oh yeah. Oh, hold on, I'll speak. I'm typing. Why am I typing? Sorry. Yeah, I'll do. I'm gonna do. I usually do lower league saves. Alec Spurzer. Thank you for your message, my friend. I usually do um, lower league saves. I tend to have more fun with them, but just while I'm getting used to streaming on Twitch and doing stuff like that, I'm just going to be doing a Newcastle save for now, and then a Chelsea save on YouTube only. This mask is starting to drive me mad. I'm gonna bear with us. Sorry. There we go. If I do that, put the cap back on now. So yeah. So if you got any suggestions on the lower leagues that you want me to do, or the country that you want me to do, or the certain team, I'm always open for offers. When it comes to open for offers, that sounded wrong. Sorry. I'm always up for suggestions. Sorry. And Fleetwood. They don't have anyone that really interests me. Fleetwood. Have you managed Fleetwood before? Did you have any success with Fleetwood? Oh yeah, okay. How did you get on with Fleetwood then? How did you do? Did you get into the Premiership? Oh okay, okay. How many seasons did it take you to get? Did you get into the Premiership then? Oh okay, cool. Well done. Congratulations. Did you sign anybody good? Any like world class players? See, I tend to like the lower leagues. One of my two favourite ever football manager saves was with Coventry City when they were in the Championship years and years ago. When I think Lee Hughes was there or something. That's how far back it was. I mean, I might be getting that wrong, but it was early 2000s or that, and I really enjoyed that because every season I had to the finances were that bad. I had to sell my best players and then basically get free transfers for players that weren't very good. And every season I just stayed in the Championship every season. I absolutely love that save, and I've never really been able to find a save like that. since. And then the other save I liked was with Burton Albion, which I might do again at some point, because Burton Albion share the same facilities as the England national team. So they have an edge over most people already because of their facilities. So when it comes to producing young players, they they are pretty good. So what I don't know if that reflects in real life. I don't know if Burton are that good for producing young players. Um, I know that Lelujo is doing a save where he's Burton at the moment, and they've got most of the main squad there. But yeah, so I had a really good save with them and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just about reflecting them. But I'll have a look on. Let me just have a quick look, see if there's any players I recognise from Fleetwood. Fleetwood. Let's do that. So he used to play Cian Hayes. I think he used to play for Crystal Palace, if I'm correct. Oh no, he's always been at Fleetwood. Sorry, I apologise. Um, well, they got Xavier Simmons on loan, so that's pretty good as it is. I don't recognise any of their actual players. They've got Jack Marriott. I recognise. He used to play for Posh Peterborough. Um, that's a cool name. Promise Omar Cherry. Phoenix Patterson. I've heard of him before as well. I might do a save with Fleetwood at some point. I'll definitely consider them as one of the options. Um, I had a really good save with Barnet recently. I got them to the Premiership eventually. I really enjoyed that. So yeah. No, I'm not going to start with them now. Sorry. I appreciate you, Keen. But yeah, no, I ain't going to start with them now. I'll start save with them at some point, maybe, because like I say, I like a challenge. They're not. I like a team that you don't really know many of the players as well, because then you learn about new players. But by all means, feel free. I mean, if you are still doing a save with Fleetwood, feel free to let me know how you're getting on. I'm always here to interact with people. Um, so yeah, but no, I appreciate you talking to me because I was starting to feel like I was talking to myself. Um, so yeah, so I appreciate your feedback, and I hope you continue to do well with Fleetwood Town. And yeah, just pop in here and let me know how you're getting on with Fleetwood. But yeah, cheers. Thank you, Alex. Right, let's carry on and see how I get on with this. Uh, okay, I'll just let Ashworth get sorted out. If there's anybody else in the chat room that want to say hello or ask me a question, feel free to ask. Or if Alex wants to ask me something else, he can do. I'm not bothered who talks to me. I just won't be doing a save with Fleetwood anytime soon. But I appreciate your enthusiasm. There was a guy on side game forums years ago. He used to drive me mad because whenever somebody asked for somebody else to recommend a team, he would always say Nottingham Forest every time. It doesn't matter what the save was, Nottingham Forest, and he used to drive me mad. I don't think I've seen him on the last few years though. But I finally did a Nottingham Forest save on FM 23 and really enjoyed it. And I don't think he was on there to tell him, but yeah, he used to drive mad every time. Nottingham Forest. It could be like a t- could be like a fallen giant, and obviously you say Nottingham Forest because they were at the time fallen giant. And then basically every save like a team with a good youth academy, Nottingham Forest. They do tick a lot of boxes when it comes to certain saves that people want to do, I suppose. So there is that. I really enjoyed managing them in FM 23 as a beta save, just because of the amount of players that they signed, and then you could. I was also doing well in signing other players for them, good players, and just progressing with Nottingham Forest as a club, getting better and better as the seasons went on. So I really enjoyed that. Okay, so none of these are wanted, so that's annoying. Um, so I'm probably just going to release them if that's the case. I don't need them. They're just taking up space, right? So let's see if I can get rid of all these. Just release them. Yeah, there we go. Release. Done. Frees up a tiny bit of wage. Oh, there's a Spiro coming to us then. Yes, he is. That's good. We'll just pretend he's Faustino Aspiro's brother. Not brother, son. I wonder if he is related. Let's have a look. Google. Is Yaza Aspiro, for God's sake, related to? There we go. Now I know you can't see this on the screen, so I do apologise. Faustino is not Yasser's dad. Ah, that's a shame. I really, really wanted that to happen. I really wanted them to be related. Oh well. Right. Nearly at the first game of the season. 5 o'clock already. I'll probably play for another. I'll probably do one or two Premiership games, and then I'll call it a night for today. And then I'll probably stream some more at some point later. I'm also going to be streaming GTA roleplay content, and I might just do an hour later on. I'll probably have some tea in a bit, and then I might just do some GTA roleplay in a bit, just for a laugh, because I prefer playing that because it's a little bit more. You don't know what's going to happen, and it's all sorts of differences. Whereas Foot Manager, it's kind of like the same game, really. You feel like you know what you're doing by now. So I like to be outside my comfort zone. So I quite like playing GTA for that reason. Um, I'm terrible at driving on GTA as well, so that'll be interesting. Let's add him to my shortlist, Leon Bailey. But yeah. Anybody in the chat room played GTA roleplay before? It's basically you role play as a character. You pretend you're somebody, and you have to stay in character. And it's basically it's in the GTA universe, so you can still play GTA in that way, where you can just kill people and stuff like that. But a lot of servers are quite strict. I remember my character was somebody that basically was a vigilante who rescues people who were getting attacked. So I'd run over people who were shooting at other people. Um, and annoyingly, the admins there decided to punish me by giving me what they call community service, which is in the game. You basically you gotta walk. You're on this ship, and you got to walk from one part to the other, pick up a broom for about 10 seconds, and it's very tedious and very boring. And depending on how many months they give you, you got to do it. Let's say, for instance, they give you 50 months, you got to do it 50 times, and it's very time consuming and very annoying. So I don't like service like that. I think they should let you just. I know they want to stick to the rules, and obviously if they have everybody just killing people, it kind of a lot of people like to just do the role play. If you're going to play GTA, then play GTA online. So I understand that, but they should take into account um, certain things, and I don't think they should be giving people community service or banning them or anything like that. It's just because once you get killed, you go to the hospital and you just come out and you're back on it. I mean, the amount of times I got killed on there for no reason, I just go back to the hospital and then I'm back to there. I tended to just stay near the hospital because that's where all the fun happened, really. Anyway, back to FM. Nearly at our first Premiership game. Fulham away, probably a tough one to start the season with, but hopefully with the tactic that I use, it's usually pretty. I've used it in all sorts of different saves. This tactic. Let me just quickly show you what the tactic is. So just change that. So basically, it's a bit. If you've got a bit of OCD, it doesn't look like the nicest shape in the world, but it does work really well. I've never done it with Newcastle before, so I don't know how it will be set up with that. But I've done it with all sorts of different saves, from top Premiership teams to lower Premiership teams to Championship, all the way down to the lower leagues of the non-leagues of Scotland. It works pretty well. It's pretty consistent. So yeah, so we'll see. I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. Now, my avatar on Football Manager, it's a bit weird. So basically, I took a photo of me and what I'm wearing now, and it just made my skin blue. I was kind of hoping it would kind of like, as daft as it sounds, basically give me the same mask that I've got wearing on here on as my avatar, but it didn't work out. But I didn't think to bother changing it. I thought it looked pretty unique in a way. Um, so yeah, thank you to whoever's in the chat room and stuff like that. I appreciate any feedback and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm very new to this, so I'm probably doing all the newbie mistakes like saying like and and r and stuff like that. It's just force of habit when you speak in real life. That tends to happen. You have to train yourself out of that, and in time, hopefully, I will get better. Um, so yeah, so this is our first game. This is the lineup. Pope in goal. So is De Gea injured? Oh, maybe is he injured? Hold on, let's have a look. Is he even registered? Goalkeepers? Oh, we've only got two. Okay, let's go back for a second. Let's see if I might have accidentally not registered him. Registration. Let's get rid of under 21 that. So he's probably injured then, isn't he? Where's Carrius then, if that's the case? Uh, Injured. Oh yeah, injured. How long is he injured for? Oh, 2 to 4 weeks. That's annoying. Okay, it is what it is. Right. Unavailable. Okay, so let's go back to our starting lineup again for today. Sod off. Right. So we've got Pope in goal. Um, we've got Trippier, who's just an amazing player, by the way. Um, we've got Shah, Botman in the centre. We've got Target as left back. That's probably where we're weakest, really, is left back at the moment. We've got Bruno Guimaraes in the defensive midfield position, just behind Joe Linton. Even though I would say them two would probably be better if I swapped them around. Let me see if that does anything. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, leave that as that. Right. And then Almiron on the right. Barnes on the left. Harvey Barnes. Um, Elliot Anderson as the. Oh, that's just made me think of somebody. Deli Ali. Let's see where he is. I'd like to sign him for the lols. Where is he? Why is he not on here? Deli Ali. Have I spelled that wrong? Deli Ali? Is it two L's? Ah, that's why. Oh, he's at Everton still. Oh, that's a bugger. In real life, he's on a free transfer, and I've got the latest update. Probably sign him actually. Hopefully, yeah. So anyway, he's not very good, but I had him a couple of years into my Barnet savers, and he occasionally came on and was absolutely brilliant. So I might just have him as a sub option, really. Come on the bench. Yeah, and then obviously Callum Wilson up front, even though I'd probably say Isak is better. Bench is relatively okay. Um, yeah, I've got some decent quality. There's still a few players I don't want there, like Dummett and Matt Ritchie, and where's the other one? Longstaff, for instance. But it's a relatively Carrius as well. I don't want him there. So maybe in a year's time we'll have get rid of them, and then we'll be able to bring in some better players. I need to improve left back as possible. Right. So anyway, right. Let's team selection. Submit team. Okay. Squad numbers. Do that. Okay. Might bring on a Spruer at some point just to see how he gets on. So what I normally do is I have commentary only, but as this is the first game, oh, go away you. Right, as this is the first game, I'm going to match speed during highlights. We'll just have it a little bit like that. Match speed in between highlights. We'll do that, and then if we put key highlights, no replays. I don't need to see it. Right, let's see how we go. Wish me luck, everyone. Oh, go on, Barnes. Oh, close. Close to scoring quite quickly in the first minute. Oh my god, injury already. Harvey Barnes injured already. You taking the mick? Right, let's put Gordon on. That is not good. How long is he injured for? Does it say? No. Okay, we've got a corner. Floats in. Target with the ball again. What's he going to do? Oh, I think that was a shot over. Another corner. Floated in. Oh, Anderson gets a shot skied over. So it's a positive start. I mean, you look at it. 17 minutes in, we've had 5 shots, 1 on goal, XG of 0.55. So we're doing well. We seem to be doing a lot of corners as well. So hopefully we can. See, Bruno Gomes getting booked. See, first one on a treble. So if we, oh, another corner. Oh, Trippier, sorry, with the header. Target's not bad at crossing, actually, to be honest. Surprised me with that. Yeah, so if I was a betting man, if I was going to do a bet, and if it was a real life match, I'd have had Gomes, but we won't use him now. But I'd have probably had him, and I'd probably had Kenny Teat from Fulham, and probably Joe Linton from Newcastle. So let's see if Teat or Tate or whatever his name is, and Joe Linton, see if they get booked in this match. Might become a rich man. Oh, and a goal by Elliot Anderson. Nice, easy tap in. Going quite well so far. Oh, that was the terrible pass, whoever that was. Gordon, that was. Terrible Gordon. Let's pause in this. I'm going to tell him off for that. Was not on. Should we say focus? There we go. Oh no. Oh no. What are you doing, Anderson? Is that in the box? Or is it out the box? I think it's out the box. Oh, no, it's in the box. That is not good. Oh, that's alright. Panic over. Okay, Wilson is not doing well. I'm going to shout at him and tell him I'm going to fire him up. Hopefully that'll help. Because the team's doing well. He's just letting the team down. But then he might not be getting the service. So oh, but yeah, 2 goals. We've got an XG of 1.72. 4 shots on target. We've converted 2 of them, so that's pretty good. Right, I'm had enough. Gordon. No, actually, do you know what? I'll take Gordon off, put a Spur on, give him his debut. I'm going to take off Callum Wilson. I'm going to put Isaac on. And we're going to see how they do. Fulham building up some build-up play. William, great player, William. Awobi, that's not good. Jimenez, see, Tate got booked. Just need Joe Linton to get booked now. Oh, oh my God, I couldn't have predicted it if I tried. Literally, as I was saying, Tate got booked. I said only Joe Linton left on my prediction, and Joe Linton gets booked. See, if I've done that in real life now, I wouldn't win. I promise you. Oh no! Don't tell me they've got. Have they got a penalty? We got a penalty. I can't remember which way we're going. Penalty awarded. I'm hoping it's us. Oh, balls! Come on, Pope. I'm getting FM'd it. Oh yes, go on, Pope. Thought I was going to get FM then. FM, for people who don't know, is basically when you play a team and they literally have 1 shot all game and they score, and you have about 20, about 10 on target, and you don't score, and the game ends 1-0 to them, that's when you get FM, as they call. Basically, you get, sorry for swearing, but get fucked, basically, because of the game. So, yeah. Yeah, I was quite happy with my bookings treble prediction there. I should probably do them more every game and see how I get on with them. Maybe eventually when I get some more followers that are frequent in the chat room, might be able to see if they can do their predictions as well. We'll see how we get on with them. Is this going to be another goal, do you reckon? Oh no. Richie playing rugby. This is why you're not playing the first team, Richie. Oh, for God's sake. I don't think I can bring anybody else on, can I? No, I can't. Oh, it's alright. There's only 6 minutes to go, luckily. Let's change it up to very defensive. Yes! Isaac scores. We don't need to worry about that now. I was getting a bit worried thinking it was going to end 2-2. So that's good. So I've been doing this for stream for 1 minute and 41. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to play until I've done 2 hours, and then I'm going to call it a day because I ain't eating. Oh, for God's sake, Bruno Guimaraes, just like real life, dirty player. Oh, here we go. They're going to score from this. I'm so glad we got that third goal because, yeah, look at the XG here, 2.87, and they've had. Well, they're doing all right actually. Come on, that's it. That's a good start. Boom, get in. Oh no, Man United next game. They are better on FM than they are in real life. I swear to suggest offer. Get Trippier to endorse the move. Oh, sugar, let's have a look. Elliot Anderson out for 3 or 4 weeks. It starts already. 2 months for bloody Harvey Barnes. I might get rid of Harvey Barnes in January because I think he's very injury prone in real life and on FM, and I don't want players like that. Gordon, you deserve some praise. Guimaraes, you're an idiot for getting bloody sent off. Sorry. Right, change them. We don't get him. So, other than Alex asking me to do a stream with Fleetwood Town, is there anybody else in the chat room that want to say hello? Or as if you don't want to, I'm just curious because I don't actually know how many people are in the chat room. I haven't figured that out yet. Right, so let's carry on. Apologise to any YouTube people watching this when I do the videos. Probably a bit confusing who you think I'm talking to, but yeah. He looks pretty good actually. I've never heard of him before. Well, shortlisting. Team of the week, we had Anthony Gordon. That's pretty good. I mean, he didn't originally. Oh, for God's sake, cancelled. Why is he cancelled? Oh, 4 bloody months. I'm jinxed with these players trying to sign them. I'll just leave them on the shortlist. I'll try and sign them in January. Let's put him on the shortlist because he's a very good young player. He could be a very good asset to us. Not that he'll leave Tottenham this season. Angel Korea, right. Oh, my stomach is rumbling now, I'll tell you. Um, right. Right, sign in. In fact, I'm probably just going to do 10 more minutes and then I'm going to call it a day for this. But I will definitely start a schedule at some point soon. I'm going to try and stream when I can. Obviously, with this time of year, with it being Christmas and stuff like that, I'm going to be at my girlfriend's for a few days, so I won't be able to stream then. And then obviously we're going to be seeing my family, so I'm going to try and stream a bit in the next for the next 1, 2, 3, no, the next 2 days because I'm away on Friday. So they'll be a bit sporadic to start off with, but then once Boxing Day's done, I shall be streaming a lot more. So there'll be a lot more content. But for now, this is just like I said, it's just the initial stream, just to get get going really. Because like I said, um, it's that initial nervousness trying to get over that. Hopefully, I'll become more entertaining as we go along. At the moment, I'm just trying to think of things to talk about on here, which is probably trying too hard. But like I said, I'll probably become less nervous and better as time goes on. Just like I said, just taking it day by day on this. So yeah, but it's exciting. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to just getting to know some more people. People who are like playing the same stuff as I do, and just talking to them about it. Just you know, and like I said, just creating stuff that people like to see. I spend a few hours a day watching YouTubers and Twitch. I think this is the new platform that people like to be entertained on. It's the days of watching. I mean, people still watch TV. Don't get me wrong, but a lot more people are watching stuff on Twitch and YouTube these days than I've been before. So it's a good time to for me to be doing it as well, because it just brings there's more people that are potentially going to be watching you. So it means more people to interact with on here. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this game and then I'm going to call it a day. I think because by that point it'll probably be nearly 2 hours. I might do one more afterwards actually, and then that way it'll be just over 2 hours then, and then I can say that. So yeah, I'll do this game and I'll do one more, and then I'm going to figure out what I'm having for tea. So I'll probably do chicken and pasta. Very boring, but at the moment, because I'm trying to keep healthy and stuff like that, it's a good meal to have. It gives me energy and stuff like that, and it's relatively healthy, and it's nothing fried and stuff like that. So it's all about healthy eating, trying to lose weight. I know I look quite um, I won't say fat because that's a nasty word, but I am medically obese. That's the term for it. I'm 22 stone, but I was 24 and a half stone about 2 years ago. Now I've only lost 2.5 stone. That might not seem very much to some people, but for me, I feel like it's a personal achievement, and I will be losing more weight as I go along. Especially now I'm eating a little bit healthier. I've still got a terrible sweet tooth though. I'm terrible for eating absolute rubbish. But I'm trying to not eat as much. I'm trying to replace it with fruit, and so I eat a lot of bananas and grapes and things like that. Oh, I thought we were in then. Um, oh, this is not good. This is not good. Rashford is rapid. Oh, for God's sake, that is not a good start. I'm going to encourage them. See if that works. Come on, lads. Can't lose to bloody Man United. As much as they are my team in real life, but oh Nana, what's his name? I don't rate Anana. I think he's all right in some ways. Don't get me wrong. He's not the worst goalkeeper in the world. But he did well. He did well against Liverpool. I'll give him credit where it's due. He does give us a more attacking. He's more suited for the manager's style of play. But I don't know, De Gea. He had all sorts of errors in him in the last season he was there, especially in the FA Cup final. But I think with De Gea, he gave us that. Oh yes, oh yes, Angel Correa scores on his debut. Get in. Um, I just felt like De Gea gave us that like I don't know what, not stability, but like if he was really good at shot stopping. I think some of the mistakes Onana makes, I don't think De Gea would make. I know that De Gea does make mistakes, but they're different type of mistakes. Oh, nearly chipped in there. Lovely jubbly. But like I said, we just gotta with Onana as well. It's just you could just tell he's got it in him to just do something stupid, and I just think in an important game where we don't need him to do that, I worry he's going to do that, and it's going to cause us to lose an important game. The thing is, Onana's the least of our concerns at the moment. The main concerns at Man United is the board. We need to get rid of the Glazers. That's been, we need to have proper people in charge. Now, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, as far as I know, the latest is he is going to be buying 25% very soon in the next week or two. Hopefully, he's going to conclude his deal. It's been going on for over 12 months now, but he's finally going to conclude the 25% deal for the club um, in the next week or two, just before the window, hopefully before the window starts. And then he's in charge of football operations, and he's hopefully trying to get Dan Ashworth, who's actually the real life director. Oh, for God's sake, Rashford! I need to. No, no. Right, okay. Let's pause this. Are we even man marking Rashford? I hope we're not even bloody man marking him. Right, let's change this. Hard. Right, okay. Right, let's nullify him. Yeah, Man United in real life. We're trying to get Dan Ashworth or Dean Ashworth. I can't remember his name now. The real life, not Newcastle United director of football, who's done really well when it comes to player recruitment. So um, I would I would want him there. I think he would be really good. But it all depends on how much money we're gonna be allowed to spend and stuff like that. And there's some areas that we need to prioritise over other. I think we need, as much as Hoyland is good, I feel like we need a more experienced striker up front that's good. Martial, too injury prone. He's not reliable. We can't rely on him. We should have signed Harry Kane. I know everybody's going to, like, there's going to be Man United fans fuming at me right now, but nearly. We should have signed Harry Kane, but and I think he would have gone to us as well. But we just didn't want to spend the money on him. I think, but yeah. So we need to get a top quality striker, but they're not easy to find, and they're all going to be way expensive. So it's a transitional period that we're going through. I think we'll get there eventually. I think I like the manager. I think in some ways he's good enough. In other ways he's not. I'm starting to feel like the players. Sorry if I keep saying like. By the way, I've just realised I'm doing that. I feel like the manager is losing the players in the dressing room at times, and a lot of the players are very pampered. The type of manager we need at Man United is not somebody who's going to shout at them. I think it's going to be somebody like Harry Redknapp, a really good man manager. Well, instead of shouting at him, put his arm around him, because that's just how modern players are. It's all good me at 39 years old going, oh, they need to just get on with it and stuff like that. But young people are just very complex these days. They don't react how you want to react by shouting at them. That doesn't work with people these days. It used to work with people like me. You say, just do it and get on with it, and we just did. Oh yes, what a goal! He's having a great debut, he is, isn't he? Um, I'm quite happy with DOF signing him now. Another great signing by Ashworth. That's why Man United are after him in real life. Um, so yeah, so it's just one of them, innit? We'll just have to see how it goes the next couple of years. But anything can happen with Man United. They're a team that are always in the headlines for good and bad reasons. So, and I do think eventually we will win titles again. Oh yes, is that him again? No, it's disallowed. Oh, it's an own goal. Ah, there we go. We're back on. I don't know what happened there. Let's just reload. Right, we're back on now. Back on. Sorry about that. Alright, okay. So we're back on. So I paused the game. Luckily, I figured it out. I had a notification to tell me, so I paused it. So we'll now carry on. But yeah, anyway, going back to Man United. Hopefully, like I said, I think we've got it in us to eventually. We're too big of a club to not be successful. It's just how it is. The fans demand it, and like I said, the history shows. Oh yes, Trippier. We're absolutely destroying them now. I didn't think we'd do this well, to be honest. I thought we would have got a draw. Let's put him on. Rest a couple of these players. They deserve a break. Can't take anybody else off by the looks of it. I'll leave it. We've only got a couple of minutes left now. Well done, lads. 4-2. I'm happy with this. Oh, we got another goal in this. Richie with the throw in. Almiron to Longstaff. Back to Botman. To Correa. Correa Spruer. To Trippier. Is Trippier going to do one of his banging... Oh, what a pass. Isak with the goal. Super sub Isak. I think I'm going to play Isak up front next game. I think Wilson is going to go on the bench for a bit. He's not doing very well for us. Isak deserves to be playing. That's a great result. 5-2. Now what time is it now? No. I was going to do another game, but it's nearly 2 hours. So I'm just going to... What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep going until the next game, and I'm going to save it at that point. And then when we come back, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, I haven't decided yet. I'll probably do... I might do it tomorrow. I might leave the Chelsea YouTube save for another time and do that separately at a different time, and just concentrate on one save at a time. Yeah, I'll just do that for now. Oh God, we're playing Arsenal next game. They're top of the league. No, he's not good enough. Right. Actually, I might play the Arsenal game and then I'll save it. Yeah, I'll do that. Definitely going to save it after that. Add him to my shortlist for now. I'm looking forward. I know this sounds really sad. I'm looking forward to my chicken and pasta. I'm bloody hungry now. I haven't had chicken and pasta in ages. I was eating it literally every day religiously for weeks, and I got so bloody fed up with it, and I just went back to eating badly again. So I do go through stages of eating healthy for ages, doing well, and then doing a couple of weeks where I just don't eat well at all. But like I eat in moderation. I know when I'm going too far with my snacking and stuff like that. And I work hard. Like I said, going to the gym and stuff and walking. I was walking 5 or 6 miles a day, but that was too much, and I blew out my calf muscle, so I had to not do as much. So yeah, so I walk about an hour a day to the gym, and then I do like, I don't have set days where I do set body parts. I just tend to do 2 lots of 12 reps on about 8 or 9 different machines, mostly arms and back and stuff like that, and shoulders and stuff like that. Really, I don't do much leg stuff, but it's probably too early to ask for a new stadium. Um, yeah, but I enjoy the gym. It's helped me a lot with my mental health problems. So I suffer really bad with depression and anxiety and stuff like that. So it helps with that. Um, Anyway, back to this. Pope in goal. Trippier. It's basically an unchanged team by the looks of it, which is nice. He's really good. He's been a really good signing for us. Wilson, you are not starting. You do not deserve to start. We're playing Isak instead. So I think Gordon's the only difference in the starting lineup before I changed. So yeah, so right. Sharpness, okay, fair enough. So Correa might not be playing all the time. Right, okay, let's go. Let's beat the Gooners. Let's show these London boys how it's done up in Newcastle. Why I our pet going down the Toon Lake. Sorry to all Geordies out there. That was a terrible impression. I do apologise. I learnt that from Jimmy Carr, by the way. He's pretty good with accents. Oh, so a great little bit of passing here. I thought we were going to lose them, but we didn't. Oh, close. It's a good start, though. Just encourage us. See if that does anything. I'll be happy to take this mask off in a bit. I'll tell you now. I don't. It's not too bad. It's actually really pretty good. But I just feel a bit hot and bothered because I've got this cap on top of it as well. I could have just done the stream without. Oh, that was close. Thank God for that. I could have just done the stream without the cap on, but I thought sod it. Yeah, why not? Oh, it's a nice little short corner by Arsenal. We've seemed to. Oh, I thought that was going to be a counter attack by us. Then that was a bit of a pointless highlight to show, wasn't it? Let's try encouraging again, see if it does anything. Probably won't, but you never know. Maybe the key is to start with Wilson and then put Isak on as the game's going on, because he's probably can take advantage, because he's not doing very well since we started him. I'm just gonna fire him up, see if that does anything. Okay, Arsenal's got a corner. Oh, just over. Right, he seems to react to that okay, I think. Right, okay, they seem to be all over us. I'm gonna demand more in a minute when I can. It annoys me that you can't do the shouts whenever you want. You've got to wait for a particular. Oh, that was so lucky. Offside. That was alright. Why can't I just do it now? I don't understand on FM why you can't just do it whenever you want. Ah, there we go. Right, I'll pause that. Right, demand more. See if that does anything now. Hopefully that'll turn things around. Nick Pope's having a great game, so fair play to him. He's kept us in the game. Right, Isak, you are going off for Wilson, I think. Wilson, prove me wrong, buddy. Gordon is going off, and we'll put a Spur on. Oh God, another highlight for Arsenal. It's just one of them games, isn't it? Right, Almiron, do that. I'll be happy with 0-0 if I'm honest with you, against top of the league Arsenal, who's been absolutely destroying us in this game. Oh, you never know. If we FM Arsenal, I'll be happy with that. Oh no, we're gonna no. Oh, come on. Longstaff with the pass. I don't know what the hell happened there. Oh, is this a penalty? Okay. Probably. Is it gonna? Oh, oh my God! Penalty with 5 minutes to go. Wilson, is he gonna be the hero? Wilson lines up. Oh, for God's sake, Wilson! Never rely on Callum Wilson. He will always let you down. I thought Newcastle were pretty good with strikers, but they're not. Both of them aren't performing when they're starting. That's annoying. We could have snuck out a win there. Oh well, that's that. Right then, everyone. I really appreciate anybody that's been watching. I appreciate Alex Spurzer for his interaction as well, and I've had a nice time playing this and chatting away. Um, Hopefully, like I said, in time I can get some people to bounce off, because at the moment I'm just talking to myself, but that happens. That's just how it is. But yeah, thank you for everyone that's been watching me today. And sorry for going a lot as well. And yeah, so I'll leave you to it. Enjoy your evening. I will probably be back on later on tonight to do some GTA roleplay. So keep an eye out for me coming online then. But anyway, have a nice evening, and I'll speak to you soon. And I should be back on some point tomorrow, probably about 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But yeah, all right. Thanks a lot. Bye.